Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a shop my stash. We're going to go through the products that are in here. I believe I'm going to pull most of these products out and then we'll go ahead and shop my stash for new items to use. If you enjoy this video while you're watching it, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. If you're not subscribed, please make sure you consider subscribing or please subscribe. Don't just consider it. Actually do it. And yeah, let's go ahead and talk about makeup. I'm ready to chat with you guys about makeup. It's been a while. The products in here have been in here for a while. I did have to go out of town for like 10 days for work, so I took some of these products with me, but I also took other items that are just reliable and quick and easy to put in the morning and just, you know, be done. So I'm ready to rotate is what I'm trying to say. We'll go ahead and get started with powder. The first one that I have in here is the Bare Minerals Invisible Glow. I do use this guy as a finishing powder and I do really like it. It does have a beautiful glow and this is the shade medium. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. I did have the Maybelline Fit Me powder in here. I do like this for both under my eye and to set all over my face. I am gonna go ahead and pull it out. I do have the CoverGirl Clean Fresh powder. This is in the shade 120. I do use this shade to set all over my face. And then I do have a lighter shade of this one, but that's for under my eye. I really enjoy this powder. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. And then the other powder that I had in here is the NYX Finishing Powder. And this is in the shade Banana. To be honest, I don't think I used this guy at all the past, I don't know how long it's been in here. I don't think I used it. When I went on travel, I did pack a powder that I could just use under my eye and all over my face. So this guy didn't get used, but I know I really like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. From L'Oreal, I have the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Powder Foundation. I finally picked up the shade 120 Vanilla. I filmed this in an Ulta haul. I don't know if that haul is going to be up before this video or after, but I picked this guy up from Ulta because I thought that this would be my better shade. And then the one that I did have is the shade 125 Ivory Buff. I did try it. I tried it with the sponge that it came with. I didn't find it that it was like as full coverage or like it magically like does magic on your skin, kind of like TikTok makes it look. I think I do want to try it out with a brush. I think that might be a better choice for me. With the sponge, like you can tell it kind of like hard panned or something. I don't know. I'm gonna keep this shade in here. I am a little bit tan. I'm gonna keep it in here and then I'm gonna go ahead and try it out a little bit more. Since we're talking about like powder foundations, let's talk about actual foundations. I did have 3 in here, well 2 foundations and one like a tinted glow. I had the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation and I have the shade M10. I really like this guy except for those white dots that I don't know, it's always been there. Like I would apply it, I blend it out and there's just like white dots all over my face. I don't think it has any SPF in it, so I'm not sure why there's white dots. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter it. I have other foundations that I like a little bit more. I do like it, but I'm not reaching for as much full coverage as this guy is, and then those white dots just kind of irritate me. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this one. I do have more foundations that I enjoy a lot more in my collection. The other 2 that I had in here, one is the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation, and this is in the shade MN5. Perfect shade for me currently with my tan, and it looks beautiful on the skin. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. The Glow Wish by Huda. This is in the shade 04 Light Medium. I just wish I picked up a little bit lighter shade. This is like my super tan shade. It's very light coverage on the skin, but you can still see that it's a little bit different shade. This would be a perfect mixer with some other foundation that may be a little too light. I liked it by itself. I do like a super dewy look all over the face. I don't mind that at all. I like to glow all over. So I did really enjoy it. But if you don't like that kind of highlighter all over the face, I would stay away from this because it definitely looks like that. For me, I love that look. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. I think I'm too late to exchanging it. It's with my travel recently and I think I passed the 30 days where I could exchange it. I think. I'll have to look, but I can make it work, so it's fine, no big deal. Let's go ahead and talk about bronzers that are in here. The Glow Wish by Huda. This is in the shade 02 medium. I did travel with this one. I took it with me on travel. I did use it quite a bit, but then I feel like I hit hard pan. I'm gonna have to clean that up, you know, use that tape and like scrape it out, but it could be just the brush that I was using. I was using it a lot. It looks so beautiful on the skin. I don't mind that it hit hard pan because I can remove that, like I said, with the Scotch tape. Just put it on there and like peel it off. It should be okay. I am gonna go ahead and pull it out. I would highly recommend that. It's really beautiful. The Milani Silky Matte Bronzer. Honestly, I did not use this one. I think this is the only bronzer I did not use. Well, there wasn't really many bronzers, but I didn't use it. I fell in love with the Glowish and I just wanted to use that over and over and over. So I did not use this one. I know I like it, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out anyways, even though I didn't use it. So yeah, I'm gonna pull it out. By Danessa Myrex. This is the Power Bronzer bronzing and shaping cream, and I have the shade medium. This guy is beautiful. I think she just had 40% off on her website. I don't know if it's still going on or not, but it was for 4th of July. Kind of debated getting on there and ordering a couple more things from her, but this one I would highly recommend. They're kind of, I mean, they're not that expensive at Sephora, but to get them at 40% off, hey, that's wonderful. I'm gonna wait on the primers. Do I have another bronzer in here? I don't think I do. I did have the face palette, but we'll talk about that. Let's talk about highlighters. I had the Golden Nectar by Pat McGrath. This is so beautiful. Really, really beautiful highlighter. I am gonna go ahead and pull it out. But the one that I was most addicted to was the Makeup by Mario Soft Glow Highlighter in the shade Honey. Oh my god, I did take this one with me on travel because I loved it that much. It's so pretty. You can go really blinding but still look like it's your actual skin kind of thing. It's not like, oh my god, you put so much highlighter on. It's so beautiful on the skin. I really enjoyed it, and the shade I thought was pretty good. I thought it might be a little too deep, but it was really good. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that one out as well. Another highlighter that I had, and it's a highlighter that I absolutely love, is by Artist Couture, and this is in the shade Yes. This is a Diamond Glow powder. This is a tiny thing, but it's so pretty. It's one of my favorite highlighters. The shade is just beautiful. The formula is really nice. I do really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out. I also did have the Nude Sticks Magnetic Nude Glimmers, and this is the shade 99% Angel. It's a cream highlighter. This was really pretty as well. I did use it like topping other highlighters and like barely dab it on the high points of my cheeks. Really beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that guy out. For blushes, I did have Pat McGrath Labs Divine Blush, and this is in the shade Desert Orchid. It is so pretty. I found that I could use this one with any, like basically any eye look. The shade is really neutral. It's easy to use. I did really enjoy it. I did take this one with me on travel, so yeah, I did get some real good use out of it. The other blushes that I had in here, I had the Makeup by Mario blush in the shade Soft Pop, powder blush in the shade Creamy Peach. This is super pretty. It's definitely more intense than the Pat McGrath one was, whereas like it does have that shimmer. The Pat McGrath one, it's kind of like satiny, but this one is glowy. It's not shimmer, but it's glow. It definitely has a nice glow to the cheeks. Okay, I can't. I'm trying to swatch it, but it's not working very well. I did enjoy it. I did really like it, and I'm glad I picked it up, and I'm glad I picked up that specific shade. By Too Faced, this is the Fruit Cocktail Blush Duo and Like My Melons. I actually enjoyed this one. I thought it might be a bit too much, like maybe too much shimmer. from the highlighter side or too glowy from the blush side, but overall it looked really nice. It looked kind of like a healthy glow. It wasn't like have chunks of shimmer on my face. I find that with the Too Faced products, yeah, they do have those shimmer, kind of like chunky shimmers, but they don't like necessarily stick to the skin. They when you blend out the blush or the highlighter, whatever, they kind of just poof, go up in the air, but you still have that glow. So I'm keeping that. By e.l.f. I had the putty blush, and this is in the shade Turks and Caicos, I believe. I think it's Turks and Caicos. I don't see the shade name, but it is what it is. I did use it with the putty blush brush that I picked up from e.l.f. It's really pretty, and I do like the formula. It blends out really nicely. That's coming out. I did have a face palette in here, which was the Cheek Leaders Mini Bronze Squad. Honestly, I did not use this one at all. I was just really enjoying the blushes by the blush by Mario, the one by Pat McGrath. I enjoyed the bronzer by Huda, so I really did not reach for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out because I have used it previously and I know I do really like it. I don't want to keep it in here and just not use it for the next 2 weeks. I want to get something else in. Now for primers, I had 2 in here. Did I only have 2? For some reason I thought I had 3. I did have the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I like this one. It's a good primer. I don't have a big pore problem, but using this one kind of like on the around my nose, it's pretty nice. I do like it. My foundation blends over it pretty well. And then the other primer I had in here is by Sophia and Mabel, and this is I Woke Up Like This Skin Perfecting Primer. It is nice, but I felt like maybe it was a little bit silicone-y. It wasn't too bad, but I felt like that's why it was like a perfecting primer. But it didn't make my makeup slip or anything. Like it didn't make my foundation slip and go everywhere. It was just, you know, I kind of felt it, but it was nice. Overall, it was nice. I don't tend to like really silicone-y primers, but that one wasn't really that silicone-y. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about, I guess we'll leave the eyeshadow palettes. Let's talk about what's in here. I did have some eye pencils in here, which I think I'm gonna pull out. I had these 2. I had the Melt Cosmetics, and this is in the shade 420, and I had the Patrick Ta in Deep Bronze. I did really like this one. It bothered me that it broke when I was using it. So you have to be very careful. I have to keep it really close down to the, you know, base. Otherwise, it will just break while I'm using it. I was mad. I was like, dude, there goes my money. I mean, this thing is not cheap, so I was kind of upset about that. This is a beautiful, the Melt one is just a beautiful shade. I like the formula quite a bit. I also did have a liquid eyeliner, and this is the GLAMLITE Calligrapher eyeliner. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. I don't reach for these often, and if I want to reach for a liquid liner, I can just pull it out. I did put this Shella Ivory Lace highlighter, you know, to kind of use under the brows. To kind of like highlight the brow bone. I didn't use it yet, but I'm gonna keep it in here. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter this L'Oreal Voluminous Base, like a mascara primer. I haven't been using it, and it's just crowding my space here. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. I did have a brow gel, and then 2 brow pencils. This came as a gift with purchase, or you know, one of the gift with purchases from Ulta. It's not much in here. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It's tiny, so I'm like, okay, this is the one I want to use up next. And then the other one I have is by Real Her, and I do like this one. It's in a project. I do have some mascaras, and these are still going strong, so they're gonna stay in here. For concealers, I did have the Pro Conceal by LA Girl. I do really like this one. This is in the shade Nude. I did have the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is just a little light. This is the shade Light Beige, but it actually was pretty nice. It's a little bit drying under the eye, so I have to be careful with what powder I set it with. And then I do have the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer, which is definitely high coverage. And this is in the shade Creme Brulee. It's a really nice concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out though. We'll talk about lippies in a little bit. I did do well with lippies. For setting sprays and primer mists and whatnot, I had the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Spray by e.l.f. It's a good one. And then I have the Maven Beauty Rose Beauty Setting Spray. I don't know that I've actually noticed like extra prolonged setting spray with these. I didn't take either of them when I traveled. I took the Charlotte Tilbury one because I knew I was gonna be wearing my makeup from 6-7 in the morning till 6-7 at night, so I wanted some actual like super full cover, you know, staying power. So I did not take either of these. I took the other one. For eyeshadow palettes, you know, I had kind of like my thoughts. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be keeping this one. I might be decluttering it, trying to sell it on Poshmark. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership Sublime Bronze Ambition Palette, the 6-pan one. But I use it again, and it's so pretty. I'm definitely not gonna part with it. These are just my colors. I thought, I was like, well, I have her big palettes. Do I really need this one? But yes, it's so easy to use. It's so pretty. I don't think I'm gonna be decluttering it. I might be filming some declutter videos pretty soon. I feel like I'm ready to move out some stuff that I no longer reach for, so stay tuned for that. By Eloise, I have the Queen eyeshadow palette. This is totally out of my comfort zone, but I did enjoy the looks I created with it. I did use quite a few of the shades, and they just looked stunning. Pretty easy to use. The pens are a little bit small, but that's okay. It's not like I'm gonna use them all or anything. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this guy out, but it definitely pushed me out of my comfort zone. And then the last eyeshadow palette I had in here was the Patrick Ta for Eyes, the Major Dimension eyeshadow palette. It's beautiful. Like, the looks I created with it are stunning. The shimmers in here are so pretty. I did not use the creams. I think I used everything else though. Yeah, I think I used all of the other shades. Yes, except the creams. I did really, really enjoy it. Part of me is like, maybe I want to keep it for a little bit more, but no, I have some other eyeshadow palettes I want to play with. For lip products, all the ones that I used are in here. I did use these though too, but let's talk about these real quick. I had the NARS Cruella, beautiful lip color. I had just a clear gloss, and this is by Essence Shine Shine Shine. I do really like it. The Bare Minerals Friendship Matte lipstick is really nice too. Wet n Wild, the Barely Nude, Barely There, Bare It All. I do really like this one. It was a beautiful color. The Rare Beauty, the Nearly Apricot balm, oh, it's so comfortable on the lips, looks beautiful on the lips as well. So all of these are coming out. The other ones that are coming out are the Tower 28. This is the Milky Shine On Lip Jelly, and this is in the shade Coconut. It's so pretty and so easy to use, super comfortable. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that one out. Tower 28 again, and this is the shade Spicy. I do really, really like it. I did use the hashtag Bite of NYC by Beauty. It's a really beautiful, like, summery red. I do really like it. I am gonna go ahead and pull it out, and these ones I did not use. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep the Lime Crime liquid lip in here, and the Lipstick Queen lip lacquer. What do they call it? Yeah, lip lacquer, rear view mirror lip lacquer. I'm gonna keep that in here too. This isn't a project, and the lip liner, I just totally did not use it. I didn't need it. I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this stuff away, and then we'll shop my stash for new items to use. I don't know if I'm gonna start with new makeup. I do have a lot of new makeup, but I don't want to just reach for that. So yeah, no, we're gonna start with new makeup like always. All right, guys, let's go ahead and shop my stash for new items to use. The first thing that I'm gonna pull in is the GLAMLITE Mikayla eyeshadow palette. the collab. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. I've already swatched a couple of the shades. Actually, my son was just, he saw it and he was like, oh my god, mommy, this is so pretty. I mean, I'm sure I'm late. It took me a while to receive it, but it's so pretty. Again, out of my comfort zone, but there's a lot that I could use in here. There's just the maybe like the shade, like something like this one would be out of my comfort zone. I think I could make pretty much most of the other ones work, but it's so beautiful. I had to pick it up, so I'm gonna pull this in. The other product that I'm definitely gonna pull in is the Jaclyn Hill Rouge Romance blush palette. I know I got the warm tone one. I don't know if they have different names, I can't remember, but I picked up the warm tone one. I'm gonna pull this one in. I think for more eyeshadow palettes, I am gonna go ahead and pull in the Melt Cosmetics. I got this one from Sephora on a really good deal. It's just so bulky and heavy. I think this is the Impulsive. I believe it's called the Impulsive, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull this guy in and play with it. It's just so heavy, like self-defense heavy. We're pulling that in. You'll see a lot of this stuff in my Ulta haul. I just need to finish editing that video, but there's a lot in here that I picked up from Ulta. I am going to go ahead and pull in the NYX Born to Glow foundation. I've wanted to try this one for a really long time, so I finally have it. I'm going to pull it in. I think I have a couple new bronzers. I have a cream bronzer by Persona. I have a couple more by Nude Sticks. One is in the shade Terracotta Tan, which is definitely a bronzer. And then the Sunset Strip, I think that's going to be more of a blush. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull in the Terracotta Tan, or do I want to try the Persona? Maybe I should try the Persona one. I'm going to pull in the Persona Bronze Multi-Stick, and this is in the shade Sahara. So it's a little bit more contour-y, I think, is going to be on me than like bronzy. I'm going to pull it in though. I finally picked up the Bronze Goddess by Estee Lauder, and I picked up the shade 01 Light. Do I want to try that, or do I want to pull in these two? Maybe I'll pull in these two. The Makeup by Mario, and one is by Lorac. I think I will do the Makeup by Mario one. And I got the shade 2. Did I get the shade 2? Yeah, medium, the shade medium. I do want to pull in the blushes though by Pat McGrath. One is in the shade Paradise Venus, and one is in Nude Venus. Those are the ones I picked up from her website, straight, not from Sephora. So I'm going to pull these two in. Maybe I pull in this one, the Merit Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil. Let's do it. And this is in the shade Marrakesh. I'm going to do that. Now I think that's it from here. Let's go ahead and pull in, do I want to do lippies next? For lippies, I'm going to do random lip selection, so maybe not lippies next. I think I'll go ahead and pull in a primer, a setting spray, and then eyeshadow palettes. I'll leave lippies to the end because I do want to do random picks for those. I just feel like I always pull in the same stuff, and I don't want to do that. Okie dokie, for primers, let's see, what am I gonna pull in? I think I'm gonna go ahead and try the Ciate London, the Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. I think I might be getting another one. I believe I am getting another one in my Ipsy bag for the month of July. So I'm gonna pull this guy in, make sure I actually do like it, because if I don't like it, you know, whatever the one I get, I'll probably pass on to a friend or something. So I'm gonna pull this guy in. And I was watching somebody and she used that one recently, and she's like, I can't believe how much I like this one, and she was kind of worried that it's gonna get discontinued. So I was like, you know, it's been a while, I need to pull it in and play with it. I think I'm gonna do the Too Faced primed in Peachy. This is the Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. I remember really enjoying this one. So that's 2 primers, and it's been a long time since I pulled in these 2. So I'm gonna do this one as well. Let's do setting sprays. Okay, for setting spray and like primer mists and whatnot, I think I will go ahead and pull in, what haven't I used in a while? Maybe I haven't used the Rimmel Stay Matte Fix and Go. I remember really enjoying this one. I think I'll pull this one in. I've used that recently, that. I can't remember when I used that recently. I think I've been doing a good job rotating with these, so I don't think I've used this one recently. The Sport Fix by Revolution. This is Extra Hold Makeup Fixing Spray. Let's see if it's actually extra hold. So that's 2. I could use the Rimmel one as a primer mist too. I remember that. So yeah, that's it for setting spray. Now I pulled in 2 eyeshadow palettes that I really wanted to pull in. I'm gonna go ahead and do a random eyeshadow palette. So yeah, let's do that real quick. Okay, so I randomly selected an eyeshadow palette, and I was so happy because I've been thinking about this one for quite some time, and it is the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde. It's been a long time since I used this one, so I'm really excited for it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one in. Again, I think I'm gonna need to do a declutter video because, oh my god, this is the one drawer of eyeshadow palettes and the one below it, and it's like way too much. It can't even close it. Let me know, would you be interested? Okay, let's do foundations and concealers. For a foundation, I think maybe I'll go ahead and pick 2. I think I'm gonna do 2. The first one that I'm gonna pull in is the Dior Backstage, the Face and Body Foundation, and this is in the shade 2.5N. I do really like this one, and I don't know what else. Maybe I should randomly select one. It's just, I haven't been rotating through my foundations as much as I would like to. I know I have a lot, but I still would like to rotate. I always kind of tend to reach for something that I do personally like. Let me go ahead and select one randomly, and then so I picked number 12, and number 12 is the Hailey's Beauty Reform Liquid Mix Foundation in the shade 3.25, which is this one. I love this guy. It's beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this guy in, I think. Is it cheating if I'm like, no, let me pull something else in because I recently had that? It's not cheating. I'm gonna go ahead and pull in the Pretty Fresh by ColourPop. It's been a long time since I used this one. I'm terrible, you guys. Like, I'm terrible. I don't know what else to say. I just terrible. And that's okay. We're just gonna live with it. We're gonna move on. Let's do concealers. Let's see. I did travel with this one. I had this one recently in. Maybe I pull in Tarte Shade. I think maybe I had it in recently. How about we do the NYX Born to Glow? This way I can have, you know, the Born to Glow foundation in the concealer. I remember really enjoying the concealer. It's pretty hydrating. The coverage is not like insane, but it's pretty good. And how about for another concealer? Do I want to do... Maybe I do the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo, since I just have the regular Camo concealer. I have this one in a little bit darker shade. This is in the shade Medium Peach. It's not super dark, but it's darker than the one, than this one, the regular, which is light beige. Yeah, I'm gonna do these 2. That should be good. I do have some concealers and project pans, so if I need them, I will have them. For powders, I used these 2 recently. I took them with me on travel, so I'm good with these. I used these recently. How about we do... I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull in this one, the Too Faced Peachy one. Peach Perfect, the translucent. I remember I enjoyed it. We'll do that as setting powder. For finishing powder, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull in the Guerlain Meteorites, and this is in the shade 3 medium. It's beautiful finishing powder. I do want some for under my eye and like a pressed one all over the face. Let's do Flower Beauty. Is this Flower? Yeah, I'm gonna pull in Flower Beauty Light Illusion. I really wish I had the lighter shade. This is the Nude L23. I wish I had the L1, I think it is. So I'm gonna do that for all over my face, and I think maybe that's enough because, or do I want something brightening for under my eye? I guess I could do the e.l.f. Banana, which is this one, for under the eye. Maybe the Kat Von D Locket, or I could just do the Pat McGrath one. I really like this one for under my eyes. And I think I'm dark enough where I could just use it and not have to worry. Gosh, I use this one a lot. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna pull it in. For face palettes, I think I am gonna go ahead. What are we gonna pull in, you guys? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I pull in the bronzer duo from here. I'm trying not to get too many blushes because I do have a blush palette pulled in, and so I want bronzers is basically what I'm trying to say. Maybe I don't even pull in a face palette. Maybe I just skip that. Oh, that's so pretty. Maybe I do this guy. Yeah, I don't need more blushes. I'm gonna do this one. This is the MAC, one of the holiday ones. I lost the thing. It has two highlighters, kind of like a super highlighty bronzer and a bronzer. I think I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I think that's it from here. Let's go ahead and pull in bronzers. Okay, I think for bronzer, I am gonna go ahead and pull in, let's see, something I haven't used in a long time. Maybe I do the Ginger Man, what is it called? Gingerbread Tan, the spicy bronzer. Remember liking this one? I don't remember though. I'm gonna pull this guy in. And one more. I would like to pull in one more. I love this guy, and I guess I could use this one as a bronzer blush. This is Dallas by Benefit. I can use it as both. Maybe I do this guy. And how about we do, you know, I kind of miss contouring a little bit. Am I crazy? Crazy. Let's do the Lorac. I picked it up recently and I just haven't used it yet. I'm gonna do the Lorac. I'm gonna skip blushes because there's 6 or 8 in that Jaclyn Hill palette, and I pulled in 2 from Pat McGrath. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip blushes, maybe just a couple highlighters, and then I'll do lippies. Okay, for highlighters, there's 2 in that one palette by MAC. And I don't think I pulled in any other highlighters, so we can have quite a few options. I think I will do, I don't feel like I'm doing all MAC. Let's go ahead and do the MAC Selena highlighter. This is really pretty. It's kind of a little bit dark right now, so that might work pretty well. I don't think I need. These are kind of recent. How about we do, I'm gonna do one of these maybe, the Nabla. I'm gonna do one of the Nablas, or I wanna do, yeah, I'm gonna do one of the Nablas. It's been a while since I bought them last. Maybe I'll do the one that's more pinky because I think I have a lot of the yellow ones. So I'm gonna do the shade Privileged by Nabla. And I think that will be it, except for lippies. So I'll do lippies and then I'll put everything back in the door and then we'll do swatches of everything. Okay guys, I went ahead and put everything back in here. I did select the lip products, which we will talk about and we'll do swatches of at the end of the video. Let's get started. We'll talk about powders, blushes, everything that's in here that I picked up for this Shop My Stash. For powders, the first one that I have is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Perfecting Powder, and I do have the shade L23. This is good for all over my face, but I cannot use this one under my eye. It's just too dark. For a loose powder, I do have the Peach Perfect by Too Faced. I also have the Pat McGrath Labs Sublime Under Eye Powder thing, Sublime Perfection. I do like this one a lot for under my eye, and I occasionally use it all over my face, even though it's tiny. I did keep the powder from last time as a powder foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Powder Foundation. And for finishing powder, I do have the Guerlain Meteorites, the shade number 3. For bronzers, I pulled in the Too Faced Gingerbread Tan Spicy Bronzer. I remember really enjoying it when I first picked it up, but I don't remember what I think of it. I think it's definitely a glowy bronzer. I think it might be a good one. Definitely glowy. I'm excited to use it again and see what I think of it. By Makeup by Mario, I have the Soft Sculpt Bronzer in the shade Medium. I haven't touched this guy yet, but let's see. Ooh, nice. I was debating between the shade Light Medium and Medium. I think the Light Medium was more contoury and this is more like a little bit more neutral. So I picked up this one. These wipes are impossible to take out of the packaging. They're the ones by MAC. I can never get them out of the package. The other bronzers that I do have is the Bronzer Stick by Persona, and this is in the shade Sahara. Oh shit, I hate damaging my products, and I feel like I need to get rid of that because I think that's just gonna be a disaster. Okay, here's what happened. I probably should have picked up the lighter shade, but I saw a lot of people comparing this one shade to the Tom Ford cream contour thing, and I was like, okay, I want to see what the hype is about with that one, so I picked up this shade. I hope it works. I think it'll work for me perfectly well currently with my current tan, but I think it will be way too dark in the winter time. Okay, next up I do have the Dallas by Benefit. This is more of a blush bronzer product for me. Oh gosh. Oh no, I think my nail's gonna dig a hole in here. Oh no. Oh no, my nails are way too long for this. Okay. What am I gonna do? Let's do a brush. Let's do a swatch with a brush. This is a rougher brush, and this is the brush 04. I do like it for bronzing, so okay. Okay, here it is. Yeah, it's almost invisible. I don't know what to say. I guess the only thing I could say is like maybe I should get my nails shortened a little. Maybe I don't need claws this big. Here it is. Alrighty, moving right along after that fail with me trying to use my fingers, but you can see the shade. It's really, I can use it kind of like a bronzer blush, so I'm happy with that choice. I do have a couple palettes, face palettes, but let's go ahead and do the Pat McGrath blushes, swatches of those. This one is the Paradise Venus. I cannot wait to play with this one. Oh, gosh. Here we go. Ooh, that looks intense. So I think I will be using this more of like a contoury blush. Ooh, that's so pretty. It's definitely unique. I thought it would be kind of similar to the Patrick Ta She's So LA, but not quite. So there's that one. And then here's the Nude Venus. Let's do the Nude Venus. Okay. Definitely much lighter. So here's Nude Venus. Really pretty though. I can definitely use the two together, kind of like mix and match and make my own shade. I think that would be really pretty. One is kind of light and the other one is definitely more on the red. So there's the blushes. The Skin Glazing by Nabla, and this is in the shade Privilege. This is the lightest one of them. I don't know if it's the lightest in general or just the lightest that I have. It's beautiful. I do like the formula of these two. And then this is MAC Selena. I remember this was a little bit darker on me, but it's fine. We can make it work. Definitely more like golden. There it is over there. I love the embossment, and I do really like the formula of that. It's different than other MAC highlighters that I have, like their extra dimension ones. This is a little bit different formula. Okay, now let's go ahead and do the palettes, the face palettes. Let me move this. I know, I think I went a little crazy this time, you guys. Like, this is a full packed drawer. Full packed. Let's start with the MAC palette. There's the bronzers and the highlights in here. I think this is supposed to be Biana Bronze. I don't know what this one is. I think this might be Oh Darling. And this one is the... it was in that holiday highlighter. Was it called Snow Flushed, I believe? Here's that. And here's the bronzer. Here's the bronzer highlight. And then here's Oh Darling highlight. Really pretty. This is one of my favorite highlights, but I do have it in like a million... I mean, they created it and then they started putting it everywhere. It's kind of like it lost its charm of being a unique shade. The Lorac Pro Contour Palette. I picked it up during Ulta sale and I just haven't used it. So there is light contour, deep contour, and medium contour. Light, deep, medium. Definitely contoury shades. They're not bronzy at all. So, hey, I'm excited. There's beige highlight, yellow highlight, and a shimmer highlight. Beige, yellow, shimmer. The formula feels powdery, kind of like their eyeshadows, but we'll see. We'll see how it is. The shimmer one is, whoa, intense. I don't know if I'll be able to use that. Holy moly, that's intense and super icy. So there it is. Again, I picked this guy up during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty back in March, and I just haven't had the chance to use it yet. Hey, you can see my reflection. I am tired. No makeup. So here we go. There's that palette. And then here's the Rouge Romance by Jacqueline. There are a lot of shades in here that are like way out of my comfort zone, but I've been really wanting to try more reddish blushes, very orangey blushes, and so I'm excited. Boudoir, Tea Room, Tempting. I would have said Temptation. I don't know why. In my head, it was automatically Temptation. Oh, look at that fuchsia. Woo! Okay. So, I guess I can't expect them to be extra pigmented because they're bright colors. So I guess I'm glad they're not like super bam pigmented. So there's that. There's Fancy Pants, Pretty Posh, and Ever After. Okay, these are more of the ones I would wear more often. Well, these two, I guess. Here we go. I'm excited. I think I will have a great time mixing and matching. I think I would be really interested in mixing these two together. I think that would make a really nice shade. The same with these two. I feel like there's very similar undertone, like this and this, this and this. These by themselves, I think, will be just like bam, beautiful blushes. Okay, I'm excited for this one. I'm waiting until she comes, like her blushes to come to Ulta. I might be picking up a couple of the loose ones. I was really interested in a few other ones. And I think maybe I will go ahead and try her highlighters soon. Waiting for Ulta to send a coupon, like those 20% off coupons. They don't do them anymore. I'm like, dude, I want to go on a shopping spree at Ulta. Come on, get on it. Send these coupons. They haven't been. I didn't put in anything new in here. That's all the same. Oh my gosh, where's this mess from? Oh, I know. This is the Dallas when I use the brush. Okay. Need to clean up. Okay, I do have, for primers, I have the Primed and Peachy by Too Faced and Ciate London Watermelon Burst. Concealer, I have Born to Glow by NYX and the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo. The Born to Glow is in the shade Natural. And the e.l.f. one is the shade Medium Peach. For foundation, I have the Born to Glow by NYX foundation, and this is in the shade Warm Vanilla. I hope it'll be a good match. I do have the Pretty Fresh by ColourPop. This is in the shade Light 70W. I remember really enjoying it when I tried it last year. And I also have the Dior Backstage foundation, 2.5N. This is a perfect summer shade for me. I do really like this applied with a brush. My favorite brush with it is the BH Cosmetics like Kabuki brush. So I will be enjoying that one. For setting sprays, I have the Revolution setting spray, and this is the Sport. Supposed to be extra hold. I don't remember if I thought of it as extra hold. And I do have the Rimmel Stay Matte. I do like this one as a primer mist as well as setting spray. It's actually really, really good. So I will be using that. I think I'll be more using it maybe as a primer mist, maybe, or both, I guess, right? Let's do eyeshadow palettes and then we'll do lippies. For eyeshadow palettes, ooh, I'm so excited! Like, this is intense, you guys. I have the Impulsive palette by Melt Cosmetics. It's beautiful. It's just so heavy and so bulky, like super bulky. You have to keep these in here, otherwise the shades will transfer. I did do a couple swatches of this one. My son was really interested in being a tiger one day, so we had to go dig through my eyeshadow palettes for shades that we can swatch on his arm so he can look like a tiger. So we swatched a couple of these, but let me pick a couple that I really would like to swatch. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try this Rule Breaker, maybe Makeup Junkie from this side. Kind of want to do this one, 2012. I wonder if that's the year that Melt Cosmetics started, maybe. Oh, so pretty. I love their formula. Like, I absolutely love their formula. I wasn't interested in their brunette palette, and I did see it at Sephora a while back, or a couple weeks ago, the day that I picked up the Mario bronzer, and it was kind of underwhelming, to be honest. I don't think I'll be picking that one up. Okay, from this side, I do want to do Big Dream, which is this one. I want to do CEO. Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful, but I feel like, oh, flaky. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty, super grungy. Here we go. And then how about we do Crossfaded, which is this blue. Pretty, very pretty electric blue. Okay, and then let's see, from this side, I think I will go ahead and do the shade Bold. Wait, let's do this one. Profesh. Like professional, I guess. And how about we do Drunk Text? Okay. Oh, wrong finger. Here we go. Oh, they're so pretty. I love those grungy shades. Next up, I have the Mikayla GLAMLITE palette. This was on pre-order and it said it was gonna take like 4 to 6 weeks, but it did not take as long, thank God. But oh my God, it's so beautiful. The shades in here are so beautiful too. I'm gonna do a couple swatches from this one. So let's go ahead and swatch a couple of these shades. I really want to swatch, oh God, Pat 2? I don't know what that means. Mass Hole. Let's do, how about Handy? The ones that I would be like, oh my God, how am I gonna wear these shades? Ooh, this is yellow. I don't think I have any yellows in my, do I? I don't know. Yeah, they're definitely extra matte, which is okay, you know, we need colors like that. I don't know how I'm gonna use these. I'm gonna have to watch some people using this palette. I wanna try Bonehead. Audrey, I already swatched this one for my son because he thought it was beautiful. I would like to swatch Accent. Ooh, and how about we do Simping? What does Simping mean? Okay, doesn't matter if I, oh my God. I mean, look at this. Holy moly, that's beautiful. Oh my God, these are pretty. So pretty. Okay. What else? How about we do, this one? Willow? How about we do, I don't know, NAHS, NAS? I don't know. The Best Color? Then, you know, let's do Simba. Okay, let's do these here. Here they are. Really, really pretty. Super beautiful. I'm excited. I'm super excited. I mean, I've purchased a couple of GLAMLITE eyeshadows. I think they're the only, well, they were the only company that I actually bought colorful shadows from, but then I got a couple from BoxyCharm, like that Eloise one, and you know, but GLAMLITE, they do color really well. So I'm excited for this one. I'm really excited, and I think this is just absolutely stunning palette. And then the other eyeshadow palette that I pulled in is the Mercury Retrograde by Huda. Again, another beautiful, colorful shades in here. This was a gift from my friend, so I couldn't purchase it for myself because I was like, I'll never be able to use this. But I'm so happy that I got it as a present from her because it's just stunning. This is like the very subtle shades of the Mikayla GLAMLITE palette. Like the colors in here. Look at these. I mean, are you kidding me? So pretty. Ah, oh, dang it, I dug my nail in here. Okay, now I have to swatch this shade because I dug my nail in it. It's like, want it to be swatched. So beautiful. Man, I'm excited. And again, it has those colors that like I just die for. These are just so pretty. I like to use these all over the lid, just like a single shadow look. Oh, that's like, hello. Pretty shimmers. Really, really beautiful. I cannot wait to play with that one. Okay, I went ahead and swatched the lip products. So let me go ahead. I went ahead and swatched all the lippies. Let's go through them real quick. You shouldn't be surprised. Most of my collection is nude and reds. well, what else could it be? I guess pinks. We'll start with the first one over here, and this is MAC Russian Red. This was, I believe this was a Chinese New Year special, you know, special edition, special collection packaging. Right next to it is by Color Drain, and this is Meishi Rain bullet lipstick. Right over here is the Lipstick Queen, and this is in the shade Rear View Mirror Lip Lacquer. The shade is Little Red Convertible, super shiny, beautiful color. Right over here is by Nude Sticks, and this is the Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil. I do use it as a lip pencil more than a cheek pencil, and this is in the shade Belle. Super comfortable formula. Do enjoy that one quite a bit. Over here is by Lime Crime, and this is in the shade Red Rose. Very long wearing liquid lipstick. Over here is by Seraphine Botanicals. This is Berry and Juice Vegan Lip Gel. I do really like this guy as a hydrating like lip balm. It's not super glossy, but it feels amazing on the lips and doesn't have too much color. Like on my lips, on top of my lips, it looks like natural lip color. Really nice formula. I really enjoy it. It came in a, I'm gonna say it was either BoxyCharm or Ipsy, and I was really happy to discover that. Over here is by Lottie London, and this is the shade Fleek. It's a Slay All Day long wear matte liquid lipstick. It's a really nice shade, and it's actually a very comfortable formula as well. Over here is by GLAMLITE, and this is the Red Velvet liquid lipstick. This was their holiday, part of their holiday collection. I think this was this past holiday. Over here is by Merit, and this is the tinted lip oil, and the shade is Marrakesh. I'm really happy to have pulled in this guy because I remember trying it on once, and it was super comfortable when my lips were extra chapped. Over here we have Pat McGrath lip gloss, or lip luster, I believe. Mini Lush Gloss, and this is in the shade Carnal Desire. So pretty. And then the last lippy over here is by Jewel Smith Beauty, and that's the shade Skinny Dip, and it's just a lip gloss. I have a feeling that I recently had this in. Maybe. I don't remember. That's why I need to start keeping track of all the lip products that I pull in, so I just don't use the same things all over again. After decluttering my lip collection, I feel like it's narrowed down where I can go through all of them in a timely manner and like see, do I like them still? Do I not like them? And if I don't like them, I declutter them. But I think I've narrowed it down enough where it's like everything that I have left is stuff that I do enjoy. Anyway, I know this was a very long video. It had been a long time since I talked to you guys and chatted with you about makeup. I love filming these videos, but I know they take a long time to film, to edit, and to upload. They take like 6 hours to upload. My internet is horrible. So I really appreciate every single one of you who watches these videos all the way to the end, maybe on like 6 different occasions. But I appreciate every single one of you. I thank you so much for watching my channel, for watching my videos, for subscribing, for liking or commenting. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.